This video is for educational purpose only. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, educational. In other words, everything that we say is alleged. No ifs, ands, or but, or suppose. Everything is alleged. It's the Paperwork Show, y'all, with Gene Deal. Yep.
Yeah, I'm about to start the show.
Start the show then, Gene. People been waiting on you all day.
I'm just gonna wait till everybody come in.
Why you gotta wait, man? Just start the show. Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, come one, come all. Yeah, they in here. Yo, Gene. I see y'all coming in. You got Dr. DeCosta. You got Pretty Gangster. The Deacon's daughter. Oh, they in here now. Lucky Lefty, Bigum. All your moderators. Christio. Todd. Oh, they flooding in. The Train Master. I see him now.
Yeah, come and be a member, y'all. On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
Yeah.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
I'm a member.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
I'm a member.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
Yeah.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
I'm a member.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show. Gene be talking that real shit. Yo, we gotta go through that.
Yeah, this Jay Prince fam, huh? What's going on? What's up with it, Jay Prince? Alright, this paperwork party, man. I seen you was on my Instagram today. Paperwork party, all on you. Paperwork party, all on you.
The Gene Deal Show, paperwork a producer. We sliding in like Medusa. It's getting looser and looser. Got some exclusive for losers. They on my Instagram daily. They mad cause paperwork and Gene undercut. They gon' hate me. So get your membership, subscribe and hit the like button. Best content on YouTube. We ain't doing this shit for nothing. Come on. Hit the Cash App, PayPal, or hit the super chats. Relax and tune in. We about to give you the
Yeah, come and be a member, y'all. On the Gene Deal Show.
on the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
Yeah.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
I'm a member.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
I'm a member.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
Yeah.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
I'm a member.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show. Paperwork a producer. Paperwork a producer. Paperwork a producer. We sliding in like Medusa. Paperwork a producer. Paperwork a producer. Paperwork a producer. That's on that Gene Deal Show. Paperwork a producer. My boy Gene Deal, man. Paperwork a producer. We sliding in like Medusa. Paperwork the producer. Paperwork the producer. Paperwork the producer. That's on that Gene Deal Show. Lego. Yeah, yeah.
What's up with it?
Yeah. Live in effect, paperwork in the building. What's
up
with you,
it,
boy?
Gene? Chilling on
Man,
it, man.
listen
Shout
here,
out
man.
to my boy Gene. Can you hear me?
I can hear you good, bro. It's been a long week, bro.
Facts.
This week has been long, bro. To me.
What's been going on?
What's going on with you, man? How Texas out there, man?
Texas is good. Texas is good, man. Texas been treating me good. All my people, shout out to BF, Sharice in the house, man. We got Ann Lloyd, Kimmy Collier in the building, Leilani Arlington, Kathy. So it's going down, man. I've been doing good, man. Today is a beautiful day. It's January the 17th, 2025. And shit, I've been having a good time. What about you, man?
Well, you know, the East Coast been on fire, man, with this this Cameron and Jim Jones beef going on, you know, and they exposing a lot of things that happen in their camp. A guy came on my show about a couple of months ago. God First, you go on his Instagram, and he was trying to tell everybody how Jim Jones stole everything. He was one of the guys who left the Bloods in the Bronx called BX Murder. His name was BX Murder, and he been in the feds and the whole 9 yards. He was trying to tell everybody about Jim Jones on my show. I was reluctant because, you know, sometimes you don't want to bring people to your shows and have certain kind of beefs and situations and stuff like that, you know, because a lot of times you take on other people's beefs, other people's problems and stuff like that when you bring them onto your show. Huh?
You gotta catch me up. I'm a Cameron and a Jim Jones fan. I like their music. What's going on, bro? I haven't heard anything. I don't know nothing. You got to catch me up real quick, bro. Let's go. I don't know what you thought about nothing, bro.
Yo, you got to go watch this dude's show called Harlem Legend. He put everybody, yo, all the spill, nothing but thrills, and yo, he going out and, you know, spitting the pill on these niggas, bro. What happened is that Jim Jones got on somebody's show and was talking about that how Mace and Cameron could be legends and they doing podcast shows. But people don't know they got millions for doing that podcast show. I mean, I'm going to say more than 25 million. I know this for a fact. You know, one of my dudes out there in California put me on the game and say, yo, Camden probably got close to 40 million for doing that podcast show, bro. The contract they signed was like 40 million. You know what I mean?
What's going on? I feel you on
so
that.
Hold on, let me get it. So Jim was trying to talk about their finances and talking about how, you know, he was there from the beginning, and everybody know that Jim wasn't there from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Because from the beginning, it was Children of the Corn. It was, I think, Mace, Big L, Cameron, my family, McGruff, and this other cat that died, Bloodshed or something like that. I guess it's Bloodshed or whatever like that. I'm not for sure for the last guy. That was Children of the Corn. They was popping way before, you know, either one of them guys did individual stuff and went on their own. So Jim was trying to like change history and say, yo, he was there from the beginning of this, that, and the third. It was a lot of bullshit. You know, they probably could have handled it in-house, but I think that Jim pissed Cameron off. And when he did that, Cameron just went in on him from Jump Street, talking about how Jim Jones trying to claim that he from Harlem, but he really not from Harlem. You understand? And then how Jim Jones, you know, be going hard, you know, trying to, you know, impress niggas, and that everybody that was involved with him either came up dead and locked up. Yo, they spilling their guts, bro. It's crazy.
It's going down.
It's going down up in there. Yo, it's about 20 degrees. A day that made it in the 60s up in this motherfucker. It's hot and it's on fire.
So where is Jim Jones from then? I'm thinking Jim Jones from, bro, as a matter of fact, do you remember when you came to Dallas, Texas, and we was at the radio station?
Uh-huh.
And remember what he pulled up on that screen? I'm not gonna call no names. You remember what he pulled up on that screen? Is that true or is that a lie? Because that got something to do with Jim Jones. Jim Jones popped up on that screen.
Bro, I can't even recall right there. We're gonna have to do that behind the scenes and bring that back to the people.
But far as I know,
Okay.
and this is my personal shit knowledge, right?
Facts. I'm listening.
And it's my personal knowledge because I was the parole officer of some of Jim Jones' family. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I mean like his uncles and his cousins. I was their parole officer, right? And they were for Foster Projects. Now, Foster is right there on 115th between Lenox and that's Lenox and Fifth. Lenox and Fifth, and then it's Madison and Park. All right. Oh, somewhere around there. They from 115th for Foster. And I knew his family members were from Harlem, but I always thought from them that Jim Jones was from the Bronx and his family had owned some kind of liquor store or some kind of you know, those bodegas or some shit like that. But he wasn't originally from Harlem. You know, just like if you see that new documentary about Diddy, his childhood friend and Tim Dog says he grew up in Mount Vernon with them. You know, he came to Mount Vernon at the age of 2 years old. Now, everybody born in Harlem Hospital don't make them from Harlem.
Okay.
They just make them born from Harlem Hospital. You understand? So as a kid, that's why Diddy can't tell you from no block that he grew up on in Harlem. And I don't want to make it about that, but I'm just like you say, everybody try to claim Harlem. I've been in Harlem. I came to Harlem in 82. I made it my home in 86 when I graduated from college. I never tried to claim Harlem, which I've done more shit in Harlem than a lot of niggas who lived in Harlem. But I've always claimed St. Louis. That's my home. Wellston, I grew up in Wellston. I was born in St. Louis. I went to Wellston when I was 11, 12 years old. And then I came, when I went to college, I never went back other than a visit. So, you know what I'm saying? I still claim St. Louis as my home. Born and red, cornbread fed.
Facts. So I'm definitely gonna be looking into that. I didn't even know.
Yeah, they got a big beef, man. They got a big beef going on and shit like that.
When I was in the military is when that Cameron came out. When I was in the military, I was overseas when that what's the name came out when Jay was on there and all that, bro. I from the first song all the way to the last song, I used to jam that whole CD. It was a CD back then.
Yeah.
But Cameron, that's my boy, man.
Notorious Big said Cameron was the best rapper out of all of them. That came out of Big Mouth himself. And I know Mace used to write for Big and Junior Mafia and everything like that. But Big told me the week he died that Cameron was the best rapper out of all of them. And I used to love fucking Cameron shit. I'm with you on that shit.
Nah, that whole CD, when you listen to it from beginning to end, you gotta listen to the whole thing. Even you remember when he went to the clinic when that girl burnt him, even all the little bitty commercials, the whole fucking CD jam, bro. The whole CD jam. Shout out to Cameron. But I didn't know that about Jim Jones. But go ahead, my bad. That really surprised me right there. I thought Jim Jones was solid, but I'm about to look into that.
Yeah, the people can see the title of this program today, bro.
Oh yeah, let me put it up. Shout out to the game, man. We are definitely about to get into it. My boy Gene finna crank it up real quick, but it's about old Vlad, man, and the support. Let me type it in. Let me see. So yeah, it's about that. We can talk about this, and we can get on the fires, but that's definitely the title. And I want to know, because you the one told me this, Gene. I didn't know anything about this, but I want to know the other people that support Diddy. Not saying there's anything bad, but it would be nice to know and to hear what they got to say. Because if it's people that's really supporting Diddy like VLADTV, I want to know what they got to say. I want to hear it because it may be something legit. So go ahead.
Bruh, it's a lot of people that's supporting him that's backdooring his friends, and it's all right. You understand? When you are incarcerated and you behind bars and stuff like that, you need support. But these people don't get it effed up. Charlemagne the God, VLADTV, Math Hoffa. When you bring people to your programs and they in support of somebody of this nature, you start talking about somebody in light of just what he really is. You are supporting him and you're trying to bring on propaganda and have other people believe that this guy ain't what he said, and ain't what he been, and ain't what he showed us he is. You understand? For instance, let's get straight to it. No chasing, none of that. F what we saw about what he did to Cassie. Take that out the picture. You talking about college educated. You talking about lawyers who went to law school. You talk about people who have trained in the legal field for years, bringing up charges against this individual. Now, it's other people that got the same charges as him. It's two brothers that was moguls in the real estate market. And let me just I want to apologize to the people when I said I didn't believe that he sexually raped or sexually assaulted 120 people before. I want to apologize for that, because these real estate moguls, they got them for 10 years and they did 40-some women.
Wow.
But they stuck in jail just like Diddy is in the same place. You think they having sex parties up there or something?
They gotta be. They riding around on motorcycles and shit, so they gotta be doing something.
Man, I don't believe that was him in there on no motorcycle, man.
Oh, that wasn't him? Shout out to Lady Sparkling Smooth. Shout out to everybody in the crowd too. Real quick, let me take a break real quick. My boy Gene, let me give him his breath real quick. I forgot to put this up on the screen, gang. If you're in the crowd and you want to donate to the Gene Deal Show, all you have to do is put your phone up to the screen or type in the Gene Deal. Well, let me see. I can Big Gene 52. Actually, it's at the bottom of the screen, scrolling at the bottom. That's how you donate super chats and super stickers at the same time, gang. Shout out to the Paper Clips. If you want to donate to the Paperwork Party Podcast, $ Paperwork Party TV. That's how you donate to the Paperwork Party. Remember, gang, you can put your phone up to the television as well in order to donate to both channels. Shout out to the game, man. Sorry about that, Gene. Go ahead, but yeah.
That's all right. Let me just plug my book while we're doing it right quick. You know what I'm saying? My World of Bodyguard and the Hip Hop Star by Gene Deal. You can get it on Amazon, or you could cash out me $50, or Life After Death when Bodyguard and the Hip Hop Star. Yvette Holmes. Yvette said she got love for me. Whoa.
Hey, Yvette, Jen, you know I got y'all seen that. Shout out to Yvette. Hey, another thing too, so, remember at the bottom scrolling, it tell them how to do your book too at the bottom.
All right. Okay, cool. Thanks, man. Appreciate you, man. You're the best, man. I swear for a living God, man. You know, you take this whole program to a whole nother level, man. So now, getting back to this, these people, Charlemagne the God, VLADTV, Vlad got one of the biggest YouTube programs. Charlemagne got one of the biggest radio stations, and they got YouTube in the whole 9 yards. They got podcast shows and all, the Breakfast Club and all like that. When you support somebody, the actions that he showed you and the actions that he has showed us over the years and the things that he got, the artists that he came out and the artists that he have, you know, really great throughout the years. they call it good business because it never happened to them. When they support somebody and try to say, because these new tapes came out, that he released a Cassie showing her being submissive, not showing her being a part of the freak offs, like she was having fun, like she was enjoying herself and she was running the shit. They're trying to make us believe that not one time this little girl, 19 years old, 20 years old, feared for her life. Because before she got to that point, maybe he told her, or maybe he done whooped her ass so much that she is saying this. If I don't show like I like it, if I don't show that I agree with, that I don't show him that it's a good time and I'm all with it, stuff like that, I might get my ass whooped.
Facts.
So now, because you see a tape and it seems like she with it, how did she get to that point? What did he do? And maybe is she just showing him and showing the people that's there? We got to make him like this, or I got to make sure that he like this, or I'm going to get my ass whooped.
So you saying
What?
when Cassie took the lead on those tapes, when she took the lead and when she was the one in charge, you saying that basically that's part of the that Stockholm syndrome that they be talking about, Gene?
All right.
That's the Stockholm syndrome, Gene. Hey, somebody put Stockholm syndrome in the crowd. And hey, matter of fact, do me a favor. Not only put Stockholm syndrome in the crowd for my paper clips, and I know the bodyguards may find it too, but put the definition for Stockholm syndrome, because that's exactly what Gene talking about. Go ahead, Gene, real quick.
So none of those people who supposed to be educated, who supposed to be leaders in their fields, never said nothing about, well, those are 9 different tapes that was released. And they was released by Cassie, or they was given to the prosecutor. They was given to the prosecutor by Cassie now, which was smart. Because that shows that she had to portray that image in order to keep from getting her ass whooped. Because we saw him whoop her ass.
All right, Gene, real quick, I'm finna read the Stockholm syndrome. But real quick before I read that, shout out to Gorgeous One. Appreciate that donation. Gorgeous One is most definitely in the house. Appreciate you donating to the Gene Deal Show. Gene, Gorgeous One wanted you to answer this question real quick, and I'm finna read the Stockholm syndrome. It says, Gene, do you think more Puff friends will speak out since Tim Dog spoke out? All right, that's the question.
Well, see, I told y'all about Tim Dog a long time ago. You understand? And Tim Dog spoke out to try to save Puff. He grew up with him. They lived in the same household. But in the interim of Tim Dog saving him, he showed the people something that I don't believe he knew he showed the people. If y'all grew up in the same household, why you not like him? Why do you, because they both, Tim Dog made millions of dollars in the record business. Tim Dog had the Lost Boys. He produced that whole Bad Boy album, that big first album. He was one of the producers on that shit. Tim Dog is a genius. He the one said that Was a genius in the business. Rivera, who had Junior Mafia, brought the ideal to Andre Harrell, brought the deal to Clyde Davis. Clyde Davis told Puff to sign Rivera and them. Puff refused to sign Rivera and them. You understand? And that leads to the demise of Biggie Smalls. So now Tim Dog was instrumental. He made millions and was doing parties. I used to do the security of all Tim Dog parties.
Wow.
Me and my team at the front door.
Gorgeous one. She said they tried to extort him.
Well, a lot of Tim people was coming up missing. And he said that, and you see, he lived somewhere up in North Carolina without an address. In the mountains, in the hills.
No, for real. But yeah, so basically all the definitions I seen for Stockholm Syndrome is a bond relationship between the victim and the captor. And that's exactly what it is. So just because somebody got a relationship with somebody don't mean that they in that relationship voluntarily. People can be forced to be in relationships. I've been extorted. People get extorted all the time. Go ahead.
Do you hear what you said? Read that again, bro. Read that again.
Which one? Tell me.
The Stockholm Syndrome. Read it again slowly.
Okay, let me look for the definition I seen. I seen the definition. Hold on. Okay, Stockholm Syndrome is proposed. Shout out to Rio. She's a member of the Paperwork Party. Shout out to my girl, Rio. Stockholm Syndrome is a proposed condition that describes the psychological bond that can form between hostages and their captors. So let me give you an example. Let me give you an example, Jane. Hold on real quick.
Do your thing.
So some of the people can, cause I know you understand, but some of the people can understand what this means. Basically, like when people get kidnapped, sometimes the people that they kidnap, they feed them so good and keep them so well kept up. They like, you know what? You're really a cool guy. Even though you kidnapped me and shit, you really cool, my nigga. Like I like you, my nigga.
Women, is that?
Yeah, no.
Get over here.
You a cool guy. Hey,
here goes breakfast, mama.
Hey, the girls that's in them tunnels, for an example, the women that's in them tunnels that Diddy got, those women, they getting fed good. Those women in them tunnels probably eating better than us. All them people down in them tunnels, they probably eat better than we eat. They got internet, they got everything.
Yo. Hey, Miss Prissy, how you doing, ma? Yo, check this shit out, bro. I don't want to jump the gun, but we were supposed to talk about those tunnels and everything and those bombs. Listen to me, y'all. I don't want to say this, and we're going to go back to this shit like that, bro, but you just said something about those tunnels. Don't you know there are explosions that are happening in California at night that nobody know where these bombs and everything is going off at?
Yep.
And the people are talking about the infrastructure of the cities and the place is messed up. They are getting rid of all those tunnels.
There it is, and they go to explosions right there. Hold on, let me put it up. In just minutes, the Palisades fire in Los Angeles exploded out of control.
No. Did you find anything about the bombs going out at night, like explosions at night?
No, I didn't find it. Can you hear me, Gene?
Yeah, it's low, but I can hear you.
All right, hold on, I got to fix my mic real quick. Okay, cool. No, I didn't find the ones about the ones at night. Hold on.
People in California, people in the chat, do we have anybody in here from California? Has it been reported that there are bombs or explosions at night that they can't account for? Let's see if we find somebody in the chat from California out there.
Okay. I'm looking
Shout out to my management team, Pete, out there in California.
Shout out to Shanice. Shanice say big facts. Let me know if you can hear me too, Gene. I just had to adjust my mic. Can you hear me pretty good?
That's still the same, bro.
I'm low.
Kimmy Collins said they getting rid of the evidence. Anybody in California in the chat in the LA area that they're talking? Oh yes, hold on. You moving too fast, bro.
Which one? Which one?
Law student in Cali. Go back to the law student in Cali. Yes, it was reported.
Facts. All right, so look, this is what I'm finna do. I'm finna show y'all, because remember, Gene, me and you were the first ones to report that everything was being man-made. All right, and I'm finna show y'all a clip real quick. Let me see. Fires in LA are man-made.
Bruh.
What's up with it?
When we was talking about they was trying to destroy the evidence in the tunnels and all that stuff like that, no, everybody talk about we was crazy. When we was talking about that people were selling their homes and everything like that and getting out of that, they already knew this was coming.
Now watch this. Hold on, cause you know what, Gene? What's crazy about it? You the one called me and told me this, and I said Gene was right. They are saying we crazy on certain stuff, but then they repeating it and they putting their spin to it. So I'm finna do something real quick. I'm looking at the crowd real quick, gang, real quick. Who think that the fires in LA are man-made and who think they natural? All you gotta do is put in the crowd man-made or natural. That's it. I want to see real quick before I show y'all something. Who think they man-made and who think they natural? I'm looking at the crowd. Go ahead, Gene.
All right. So now, like you said, they thought we was crazy because we was the first one to report the stuff like that. Because I got people with intel that's right out there that's happening.
Hold on 1 second, Gene. Look at all these man-mades flooding the crowd. I don't see nothing say natural. Can I get one natural? Look at all these man-made. What the Look at this, Gene. All right, I go one natural, ma'am. You need to go get in the corner. Go get in the corner, ma'am. Look at all these man-mades. All right, look. Need I say more? Watch this, Gene. Watch this, Gene. This is really. Come on, guys. These are man-made fires. This man riding around in a truck, creating the fire that we are witnessing every day. One more time. Look at this, man. Look at this man-made fire,
man. That's crazy. That's crazy.
All right, Gene. Look like the whole crowd was right. Come on, Gene. Talk to me. Now, what you think about that? Did that look man-made to you?
All right.
Hey, look like the whole crowd was right. Somebody said seen that. Shout out to Deadpool. Michelle, man-made. People still coming in with man-made. I seen one natural, but guess what, gang? Those fires are man-made. All right? Gene
first thing they did, what I told y'all, for 2 years, they told the people they could not water their lawns and all this other shit like that. Cut off the hydrants and all that shit. Gave Kim Kardashian a fine of $25,000, I think, which, you know, she's, you know, that ain't nothing to her. That's what she pays to get her nails done, probably. But gave her a fine because she watered her lawn and put a cap on her lawn system, on her water system. Then they stop, you know, when places are dry areas, what they do is they send fire trucks around and water those places so it don't have brush fires. They stopped doing that whole thing. Like you reported and you showed where they stopped, you know, gathering water in the reservoirs and all that shit like that.
Shout out to Jazz, man. Appreciate that donation. Jazz in the house, man. Shout out to Jazz. Facts.
See, and then people talk about, well, why they want to do that for? Why you think they doing that for? They want to make LA the first smart city in the United States of America.
Facts.
They want to make LA the first smart city in the United States of America.
Somebody want to know what I think about the mayor? I think they all need to resign. I think they all need to resign. Now watch this. Now, you just seen on the Gene Deal show, you just seen for yourself a man-made fire. And that dude was driving with a torch, hitting the grass, and he covered damn near 3-4 miles. So that right there is a whole community. But watch this game. I got something else to show you, Gene. Now, this dude right here was arrested but released and never charged. Now, if you stay in California, this dude was running around with a torch. He put a lot of places on fire. They said that they couldn't tie these fires back to this particular dude, but they threw him in jail and they released him. Actually, they put him in custody and then released him without charging him. Watch this game. This is some real sick shit right here.
A man arrested near the Los Angeles wildfires has been identified as an illegal immigrant from Mexico, according to ICE sources. Juan Manuel Sierra Leva was taken into custody after local residents intervened, allegedly catching him with a blowtorch. Video footage shows residents tackling him to the ground near the Kenneth Fire. While Sierra Leva is currently held on probation violation, he faces no arson charges at this time.
Okay, so what's really going on? Let me explain something because I'm kind of pissed off real quick. What's really going on in California when a guy is running around with a blowtorch and the only reason they locked him up was probation violation, but he's facing no arson charges? Let's go, Gene.
Man, listen to me. They trying to I guess they trying to blame this on the Mexicans.
Yeah, they did throw that in. I seen that.
They trying to blame this shit on the Mexicans, but it's deeper than the Mexicans, brother. But let me just say this right here, man. Now, this is something that you're going to hear on the Paperwork and Gene Deal show that you ain't heard nowhere else. And my people in Cali, let the people know that Gene know what he talking about. What do you think they doing to the homeless? They are gathering the homeless up at night, they using like a big ass SWAT team. They not doing it in the daytime. They doing it at nighttime. They are coming in on those places that are infested with homeless people, dragging them off into camps and taking all their stuff and everything and sweeping it and cleaning the streets with they said some kind of cleanser and water that they say they don't have. Anybody from California can let the chat know Big Gene is telling the truth?
Gene, it's on the screen. It's on the screen. Let me read it for you, Gene. Homeless people displaced by LA fires in need of shelters and support as of January 15, 2025. But gang, as we know, homeless people are disappearing in LA. Homeless people are disappearing every day in LA. So if you know somebody homeless in LA, which I know a few homeless people, like I told Jen, I'm about to give them a call. I know a few homeless people in LA. I'm about to call them up. Matter of fact, I'm about to send them some money. Gene, they got a cell phone? Yes. It's 2025. It's 2025. Everybody homeless got a damn cell phone, Gene.
Shit.
Everybody got a cell phone, Gene. Even the homeless, all right? So if you know any homeless people, and guess what? If you can't find the homeless people, call the county jail and call the local morgue to see if they have a homeless person.
Allegedly. But what they are doing, bro, they are sweeping them up at nighttime, literally, and putting them in certain kind of camps and stuff like that outside the city limits. They finna ship them motherfuckers to Vegas. I guess they gonna put them somewhere.
But you know what's sad about it? Out of all this that they doing in California,
Hold on. Go back, bro. You
Which
be going.
one?
Yeah. It say go back like two things on the chat. Nobody's talking. Go ahead. Nobody's talking. Nobody's talking about them homeless people that didn't have houses or clothes or food. We're talking about it right now. DM, we're talking about it right now because the government, the police department, the National Guards, they are being. They brought those people in. They are taking those people off the streets, cleaning the streets with water that they say they didn't have.
Facts, Gene. Where the water coming from? Gene, where
we told y'all that
coming from?
We told y'all this would be the first smart city in the United States of America. And if you look at the smart city, look at Japan. Japan is a smart city.
Yeah.
Oh, what city that's in Japan?
Is it Sasebo?
I don't know. Let me ask Siri. Let me see if Siri knows. Hey Siri, what is the name of a smart city in Japan? I think you was right. Kashiwa Naha.
Sasebo or Tokyo?
And Fujisawa. Fujisawa and Kashiwa Noha. KASHIWANOHA. And Fujisawa.
You speak.
You heard that from one young dumb guy. You hear me?
Are you speaking Chinese over there? What you speaking?
You heard that from one young dumb guy.
Oh my God! One young yang.
So I said,
you know what?
One young dumb guy.
I got some Chinese that work for me. You want to hear some Chinese talk? Hold on. I'm gonna let y'all hear my Chinese workers. Yang. I got a lot of illegals in my studio right now. A lot of Chinese in my studio. Hey, can y'all talk for the people? Yang. Hey,
what's wrong with you, man?
I got a lot of illegals in the studio working today, man. I came in the studio and they was in here. Can you hear them?
Huh?
Come on. Can you hear all them foreigners in the background?
They Chinese?
Yeah,
or
Chinese.
Korean?
I got Indians over here, Chinese. Gang.
Where they from? Where they from? They Korean?
Yeah, I got some Koreans too. Gang.
You got some Koreans for real, boy?
Asians right now, huh?
You got Koreans in there for real?
I do got some Koreans. Hey, who speak Korean? Okay, well, go. Say it real quick. Oh, my God. Yeah, okay, now go get that broom and get the hell out, man.
Tell him I said, yo, pay. Tell him I said, Kamsahamnida.
Kamsahamnida?
No, Kamsahamnida.
They all ran up out. You got them all. I'm telling you, they in there. They all came up. They all ran up out. They know what's going on. But nah, hey, Asians. Let me explain something about Asians, y'all, because I got nothing against Asians. Because my boy Gene brought up Asians. I got Asians that work here in my studio. That's cool. But don't buy donuts in the morning time. Don't buy donuts from Asians because they don't put sugar in their donuts in their country. They come over here and wake your ass up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I don't think they got on the sign to say donut. When you wake up in the morning, everybody buying boxes of donuts. Stop eating Asian food. They don't like y'all. I got Asians in there that own restaurants. They don't like y'all. Stop eating Asian food, okay? Please. God damn. And y'all be the main ones buying this shit. Buying them big boxes of them piss donuts. They piss in the batter.
Allegedly.
Where's the allegedly sign? If you go to their country, that's a delicatessen. That's a drink. It's called piss. It's a drink in their country. Let me look for the allegedly. There you go. So yeah, don't be look. The Asians don't stop supporting them, y'all. Stop eating Chinese food. They don't want y'all. They don't give a damn about them Chinese. Stop eating Chinese food. Stop eating the donuts. Okay.
Let's get back to the show.
Damn. Let's go. Let's go.
All right. So now we jumped off the thing about got into the fires, but let's get back to what this guy Vlad and Charlemagne, and it's a lot of other people that Diddy now is taking his money and doing the same thing Diageo did to him. He's trying to do a smear campaign on people that are coming forward. He's trying to stop some of these documentaries that came out. I just did one myself on Peacock, no Diddy. You understand? And
that is crazy. It's Peacock, no Diddy.
So I just did a show with Peacock, no Diddy. And he's trying to come at people who was on that show and have people have that show taken down or whatever like that. So
what
it is what it is.
Which one are you talking about, Jane? Are you talking about who are you talking about?
It's out right now on Peacock, no Diddy. Some girl put it up on her YouTube channel, and it was on YouTube for a whole 2 days. I was like, oh boy, they're gonna really get her. She put the whole documentary up there on her channel. I was like, what?
They gonna get her. The whole damn documentary?
The whole damn documentary. That's how I saw it free. I said, it's as free as for me.
For real.
Yeah. So now they are doing this campaign, whereas that they are not telling people that maybe Cassie had that Stockholm syndrome. Whereas that was my man. But this motherfucker is violent. And if I don't show that I like this shit, when y'all leave, I'm going to get my ass whooped. So I'm going to please him, and I'm going to show y'all and make it seem like I love this shit.
If she didn't love that shit, though.
If she loved that shit, she wouldn't have tried to break away from that shit.
But see, this is the thing. So let me ask you this real quick, because I know that we talking about Vlad supporting Diddy 100%. Who's bringing this up? Is it Vlad? What person is bringing this up that's trying to drag Cassie in the mud with these tapes?
You got when people are talking about, it seems like Cassie was consensual in doing this stuff. All the people that's talking about those tapes look like Cassie was consensual. You understand? And trying to put a good spin on this shit. How could she be consensual when she's a battered victim?
Facts.
She don't have to be captive. You understand? She don't have to be in a kidnapping type of relationship. She's a victim of his abuse. Now, to get back what I was saying about these lawyers,
hold on 1 second before you say something. Let me shout out to my boy, the Star Report in the crowd, man. Shout out to the Star Report, man. Salute to the Star Report. I called you the other day, man. You didn't answer your phone, man. Answer your phone, Star. That's my boy, man.
You talking about my man Star?
Yeah, that's Star in the crowd. Shout out to Star, man.
Man, that's yo. Let me tell you something about Star, bro. Star is the realest that you get.
Yeah.
In the height of Sue's when it was dangerous, he used to come up to Sue's Rendezvous by his lonesome. He ain't have no bodyguard. He ain't have no security. He ain't have none of that. I knew he had that Trey 8 on him though, but he was K-Man.
Yeah. Hey, hold on. Let me tell you some real shit about Star, man. One of the first people to recognize the work that the Paperwork Party was doing on the internet was the Star Report. A lot of people were sending me, "Hey man, the Star saying your name, Paperwork." Da, 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 da. So ever since then, me and Star been cool. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And every time I go on vacation and come back, the Star Report, he's always there to, boost the Paperwork Party. So I appreciate that, Star, man. I love you, man.
Star is the one of the realest that you get, bro. In this whole game, in this whole crazy world, this game is bullshit. Where you find niggas that laugh in your face, stab you in your back, that ain't gentlemen, ain't men of their word. You know what I'm saying? He don't cut no. He one of them cats that don't cut no corners. And bullshit me not. If he call you a friend or he call you a foe, that's exactly what the fuck you is.
Already. Shout out to my boy Star. It's going down. Hey, I'm gonna need some promotion too for this Whitney Houston Star. And I'm gonna need some promotion for this Bobby Christie. We just found the murderers for Whitney and Bobby, bro. But it's going down. Me and Gene about to get up out of here in a minute because I gotta go live for in a minute, gang. If you look at the crowd, I just dropped it. Gang. I'm about to go live.
How many people we got in the house, bro?
Look like we got 1,200 in the room. Shout out to everybody in the building. We got about 1,200 people in the room.
Well, let me watch your call, bro. Let me just give me a couple of more minutes, bro. Because
go ahead, Jen. You got the flow. Go ahead. You got it.
I took a nap before I came on, so I don't look tired. I'm kind of hate. I stayed in the house all day. I wasn't going nowhere today, bro. You understand? I got too many funerals. Another guy from my job, Monty, he just died. He younger than me. And then just today, Stan White died. He was in my unit. I was like, damn, these young cats is dying like.
Damn, what's up with all these people that you know died? Because didn't one of them commit suicide or some shit?
Yeah, that was dumb. That was done. The job drove him to commit suicide. Monty, died because he was running after a cat one time. He was coming down the steps in one of the buildings and caught like a heart attack. So he had to put a pacemaker in him. And he just died recently. He died like last week. And then Stan White just died. They just told me he died today, man. So these all cats are younger than me, bro. You understand?
These you gotta start eating look, Jen, you gotta start going walking more. You gotta start eating your vegetables. You gotta,
nigga, I'm good. I know what to do for Gene. I know what to do for Gene, bro.
Hey, I'm just saying.
I appreciate your paperwork, but like, listen to me, man. I run all these niggas we talk about, bad knees, all that. Nigga, I run circles around a lot of these young cats.
Yeah. Gene in this bitch, man. Y'all got
I'm working to get back down to pimp size. You best believe that one.
Nah, for real. Yo,
yes,
Gene,
sir.
what's up? New smart meters. These fucking gas and electric companies is installed on outside our home. You know what? Shout out to Yazat. They did that shit about 10 years ago when they added where they could cut the shit out from. Hey, Gene, remember back in the day when they used to have to actually come to the house to cut off your.
And go inside the house.
They've been doing that. They've been cutting that shit off from the building for about 10 years now. Shout out to your side. Appreciate that donation. They've been doing that shit. They finna start cutting off your refrigerator and shit. They finna start cutting off your refrigerator and your stove. That's what Biden was trying to push those electrics and push those smart refrigerators and shit so they can stop your refrigerator and stop you from eating. So if you wake up in the middle of the night and you try to open your refrigerator, they stop your refrigerator from opening because you're not supposed to eat late at night. So they gonna do the smart appliances. They supposed to do that, but they've been doing that meter shit.
Yeah, they could go by. All they have to do is they only have to come in the house. They just use this. The guy just walk by and he can either cut your meter off, on, and he can But see, the fucked up thing about that, you got these people out here that are devious that probably used to work for the company. They'll set up a system and get some kind of program where they could go over there and hijack everybody's electricity.
Nah, for real.
Because they have it on those smart sensors and all that shit like that now. They have it through the airway. But like I said, if you hear somebody talking about they seen the tapes of Cassie and it seemed like she enjoyed it, just say to their dumb ass, have you ever heard of the Stockholm Syndrome?
For
Have you
real.
ever heard of a victim or a girl in a relationship that she got to act a certain way to keep from getting her ass whooped? If you think a motherfucker run out the room half-ass naked to stop somebody, beat them, kick them, drag them, stuff like that, if you think that was the first time they did some shit like that, you out your rabbit ass mind. Now, these lawyers who are bringing Diddy on charge on sex trafficking, they know what they are doing. They know you only need one victim for sex trafficking. Sex trafficking, if I don't care how freaky you are or what they say, if you pay a prostitute, male, female, cat, dog, bull, daggett, faggot, anything to come across state lines for a sexual act, that is sex trafficking. Point blank, period. But still, they have not released a lot of things that he was doing as far as hiding money, tax evasion. Why do you think this individual had everything in everybody else's name but his? They're going to do their due diligence. And when you find out what went down and what happened, take that, take that.
Hell no.
Boy, come out and play.
Bro, where did that shit come from? That nigga said, take that, take that. Yeah, nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Them agents be back there saying that shit too. They be like, take that, take that. I was like, where the fuck you heard that shit? Ain't that Meek Mill? I was like, bro, we are the laughing stock of the world. The whole world know what's going on in America right now. Shit. Take that, take that. But yeah, man, when it comes to Cassie, y'all gotta understand, Cassie was, you know what I'm talking about? She was promised to be the next Mary J. Blige. You know, if somebody promised you gonna be the next Mary J. Blige, you just gotta do this. Yeah, she orchestrated them beautiful. That's why the tapes, they knew they was being taped. She made sure the content was right.
And if she did make sure the content is right, she would have to suffer the consequences. Nobody talks about that. Did she have any consequences that she may have suffered? Yeah. She had to make sure those tapes and all that shit was right, or she was going to suffer the consequences. What's wrong with some of these people out here?
See, you're 100% right when it comes to that. When it comes to what that's 100%. People don't understand it. Like, oh, so she was on the tape. You think they finna release a tape of her just laying down there with her nose bloody? No. You think they finna release a tape of her when her eyeball hanging out of her socket? No. They're going to release the tapes that she performed the way she was supposed to perform, with a gun to her head.
But see, the gun allegedly was on her head, not then. But listen here. If you don't do what you're supposed to do and make me feel good, you know what we playing tonight? We're going to play Russian roulette.
Oh, my God. Lord, help. Lord. Shout out to Mew, man. Appreciate that donation. Appreciate that super sticker. Mew is in the house, man. Appreciate you donating to the Gene Deal, a.k.a. Paperwork Party, Friday Night Extravaganza. Friday Night Extravaganza, gang. Y'all better not, look, we about to go live on the Paperwork Party page. Y'all better not miss it tonight. I found out that the coroner and the lead investigator, they are both actors in Hollywood. And guess who they work for? And guess who sent them to throw Whitney Houston's murder out? Oh, Gene, did you know I talked to Whitney Houston's brother last week?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said he know what happened to Whitney Houston, and he said he know who killed Whitney Houston.
Bruh, when they told me Whitney Houston died in the bathtub, taking a bubble bath, and she was at a hotel, I knew that shit was bogus. Because there's not a black woman in America that I know.
Nope.
It's not a Hispanic woman that I know. And I know a few white women too. Ain't taking no bath in nobody hotel room.
Facts. Especially now Whitney Houston. Whitney used to tell people that she didn't take baths when she go out in hotel. Cause who the fuck takes a bath? I done been in thousands of hotels. I've never taken a bath in a hotel. I don't. Who the fuck take bath? Nobody. Not even Whitney. So I'm a call her brother back. Probably not tonight, but I talked to her brother on the live, and basically he said it was real chilling. He was basically like, I know who killed my sister. Well, I know what happened to my. He said I know what happened to my sister, and I said, oh, so did she drown? He was like, nah. He said, I know what happened to her. So go check that. Go check that out, guy. He's definitely going down. We about to get to the bottom of Whitney and Bobby. Cause
dude named James is hitting me up, telling you to call him, bro.
Who that?
James.
James is he in the crowd? James who?
I don't know, bro. You know, this dude always hitting me up talking about. Nigga, Paperwork got a phone. He paid his bill this month. Nigga, Paperwork keep his bill paid. Nigga, call this phone and ask for him. Why you calling me? Well, that's the hour, bro.
That's probably because your number at the bottom. Hit me up on Instagram, Gene. If you want to, James, you want to talk to me? Anybody want to contact me? Hit me up on Instagram, and I will definitely hit you back. Remember, gang, we about to go live in 20 minutes on the Paperwork Party channel. I'm putting it right now in the crowd. Shout out to my boy Gene. Shout out to everybody coming in. Today we about to get the hell up out of here. It is definitely in the crowd. One more, Gene, I wanted to show before we get up out of here, because this is the one I didn't show. This woman was riding through the damn fire, bro.
Oh my God, please leave the horses there. Please, God, please.
Okay, so she's finna make it home. I gotta get to the house. All right. She's gonna drive through the fire.
Where you at, boy?
Oh my God.
That's the other side of the tunnel she just came out of.
It's crazy.
Oh my
I didn't know
God,
I could breathe through that shit.
Oh my God.
I couldn't just drive through that shit.
Please, God. Please, God. Please let me out of here. Please, God. Please. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Jane, is it that important to get to the house, bro, that you drive through the fire? She's going through the fire, bro.
This is crazy.
Shout out to Green Eyes, man. We about to get up out of here. Appreciate you, Green Eyes, becoming a member. Shout out to Green Eyes. Appreciate you becoming a member, Green Eyes. All right, we about to get up out of here, man. Appreciate y'all coming in. Me and my boy Jane got to get up out of here. See y'all next week. Be sure to go to the Paperwork Party page right now. I'm about to go live right now on Whitney Houston. I got some dropping evidence. Let's go, gang. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm about to start the show.
Start the show then, Gene. People been waiting on you all day.
I'm just gonna wait till everybody come in.
Why you gotta wait, man? Just start the show. Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, come one, come all. Yeah, they in here. Yo, Gene. I see y'all coming in. We got Dr. DaCosta. You got Pretty Gangster. The Deacon's daughter. Oh, they in here now. Lucky Lefty, Bigum. All your moderators. Christio. Todd. Oh, they flooding in. The Train Master. I see him now.
Yeah, come and be a member, y'all.
be talking that real shit. Yo, we gotta go through that.
Yeah, this Jay Prince fam, huh? What's going on? What's up with it, Jay Prince? Alright, this paperwork party, man. I seen you was on my Instagram today. Paperwork party, all on you. Paperwork party, all on you.
The Gene Deal Show, paperwork a producer. We sliding in like Medusa. It's getting looser and looser. Got some exclusive for losers. They on my Instagram daily. They mad cause paperwork and Gene undercut. They gon' hate me. So get your membership, subscribe and hit the like button. Best content on YouTube. We ain't doing this shit for nothing. Come on. The Cash App, PayPal, or hit the super chats. Relax and tune in. We bout to get you the
Yeah, come and be a member, y'all. On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
Yeah.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
I'm a member.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
I'm a member.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
Yeah.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show.
Come and be a member, y'all.
I'm a member.
On the Gene Deal Show.
On the Gene Deal Show. Paperwork a producer. Paperwork a producer. Paperwork a producer. We sliding in like Medusa. Paperwork a producer. Paperwork a producer. Paperwork a producer. That's on that Gene Deal Show. Paperwork a producer. My boy Gene Deal, man. Paperwork a producer. We sliding in like Medusa. Paperwork the producer. Paperwork the producer. Paperwork the producer. That's on that Gene Deal Show. Lego. Yeah, yeah.